everybody, it's Jason Blaha with Ice Cream Fitness here. I was not going to address this topic, but I've got like 12 or 13 email requests for me to give my take on what just happened with Chris Jones in this showdown. And I'm going to go ahead and just give you guys my unbiased opinion here, as usual. But hold on, let me give you guys a bicep shot first. All right, I want to state up front with this that, yes, as of right now, Chris is the underdog. But I do not think he is out of the running. I still think he's got a fighting chance if he gets his shit together. They both put up videos today, and I do have to say, Matt looks damn good. They've got 22 weeks left to pull this off. Matt looks like he's 6 weeks out. Matt could step on stage in 6 weeks if he really wanted to. He's clearly put on size. He's bigger than he was last year, so he made good use of his bulking this year. And clearly he didn't get his body fat too high while doing so. So Matt is ready. There's no question about if Matt is going to come in. Now, what's going to hurt Matt, if Chris can get his posing down and get his conditioning down at the last minute, is going to be the back. As Chris always says, rows for your back gets those hoes in the sack. And those rows are paying off because his back is just tremendous in comparison. And that's not a knock to Matt, but Chris's back is just phenomenal. And if he can get dialed in and they turn around and they both hit lat spreads, that's going to weigh real heavily on the judges. Just his overall size and thickness, but mainly that V taper. It's just so much more pronounced. And the judges are going to notice that. But what it really comes down to for Chris at this point is he's had these setbacks. He's clearly been stressed online. He doesn't have his contest prep coach anymore. So he's got to quit playing around. They've got 22 weeks left. I would say from what I saw in his video today, it's going to take him 16 to 20 weeks to get dialed in, which means he's got to get lean enough, he's got to get conditioned enough, and then he's got to get himself dialed in at the last minute. He's going to have to practice whatever sort of depletion and loading he's going to use, or whatever he's going to do to try to come in dry at the end. And so he's going to have to play with that a couple of weeks on top of it. So it's pretty much crunch time for him. Now, as to whether he can pull it off or not, a lot of people are counting him out. I don't want to count him out just yet. Because as they say, it's not over until the fat lady sings. And he's got 22 weeks left to pull it off. Even though he looked like he was holding a little bit of water today, I would say that what we were seeing was not fat. We were seeing water weight from the way he's been eating the last couple of weeks. I don't think he's actually fat. I would say he is no more than 10 or 11% body fat. I think he was holding a little bit of water and bloat. And honestly, it only takes about 16 to 20 weeks to come in from where he's at to contest condition if he gets it dialed in right. So let's just step back and see what he does. You know, Chris is still the underdog in this, guys. He is the underdog at this point, but I think he still has a fighting chance if he can get his act together. All right, guys, that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I will talk to you next time.